Hello and good afternoon. Regular disclaimers, anything I say in this video is my personal opinion. Don't take anything I say as gospel. If I say anything at any time that makes you go, oh, don't think, oh, Kerry Ann said this is the truth. Google it or ask me and I'll show you where to Google and tell you why I think what I think. Also, standard disclaimer, I swear, if you don't like swearing, I'm not the girl for you. Extra disclaimer today, this is not intended at any one person, and I don't want you to think I'm being bitchy because that's not what I feel in my heart. But I've got to address something that I see going on in the truth movement. There's crazy nut job bob, tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorists with people who do whatever it is that we do, you know, exposing the lies, all of this fandango, opposing the bad guys. Well, actually a lot of us don't really want to overthrow the patriarchy. Anyways, in whatever it is that we do, I don't want to be labelled, don't like labels, but I'm a woman. Oh shit, no, that makes it sound like I'm going against fucking trans people, doesn't it? Can't even say you're a woman now without offending somebody. Yeah, I'm a mother. Let's say that. I'm a mother. That's a label I'm happy to take. Anyways, fucking get into it, Kez. So recently, I've been seeing, and so this is not aimed at one person. It's happening so fucking often lately that I just wanted to address it. People going on about people watching telly and the like. Now, obviously, I think it was the last video I did, I couldn't be sure, was about Eurovision. I watched Eurovision. I don't watch soaps, I haven't watched soaps in years. Can't physically watch the news, it makes me violent and I don't like violence. And it's all bollocks and wastes your time, right? But mindless entertainment, I do, right? The everyday shit, you know, like and I used to be able to stomach soaps because they're very interesting to actually watch, to see how they get everyday Joe Bob to believe their crap. They do wheedle a lot of it, put a lot of it in soap operas, so that people who watch soap operas are like, ah, yeah, you know, like, this is what we think, you know, the hive mentality sort of thing. All right, well, this is what we think, and that if that's your entertainment. Now, Britain's Got Talent is another one where they get you, and I've said this for freaking years. It is a very effective brainwashing tool, is Britain's Got Talent. But I still watch it, right? And get to your point. So the original point, I've got a load of people, and I've lost count now, of the people in the truth movement who basically deride people for watching mindless entertainment, like we're stupid and like we don't know what they know. And, you know, like, and they, you know, like, they use words like television and put lie in capital letters and program in capital letters and things like this. And again, this will look like I'm having a go at particular people, and I'm not. Because one of the points I'm making about this is the fact that all of the truthers who do that, who are rude, who are being rude at other people for watching the television, all say exactly the same thing, and they all put lie in capital letters. So this isn't any one particular person, because like I say, I've lost count. And the whole purpose, surely, of being a truther is to kick off those boxes. Why is it it's got to be one or the other? Why can't you know what's going on, like myself, know what's going on, know exactly how they brainwash us, and still be entertained by entertainment? Yes, I watched Eurovision. This year, I'm going to watch Love Island again. My daughter got me into it last year. Oh my God, truthers are rude about Love Island. But literally they say, if you follow this, you're stupid. Now, the whole purpose of learning this shit is to change, surely. We need to change. We need to off these people and get us together. It should be us versus them. And it's become us, or it's becoming us. Oh no, it is. Quite often, us versus us. Truthers will, you know, you know, for years they'll call people shills and shit like this. It's like people that attack each other. We've got to get past that I know something and that makes me better than you mentality. We've got to get past that, because there's no point in knowing it if you can't teach it to somebody else, and you're not teaching somebody else when you're insulting them for not knowing it. Do you see where I'm coming from? It shouldn't be us versus us. It should be us versus them. And them is not them. It's not the people who don't know what we know. We've learnt things that your average Joe Bod doesn't know. Calling them a sheep for not knowing it isn't going to make them want to know it. Insulting people for not having learnt more is not going to open their mind. They're gonna look at you and look at me and say they're a bunch of cunts. These people, these conspiracy theorists, not only are they nuts, they're nasty bastards. And that's not what we need to be. This isn't just a knowledge war. This is a spiritual war. And one of them, and I will call him out. Well, no, I won't. He knows. If he's watched this, he knows exactly who he is. Because he's like, oh, do you still watch the TV then? Or do you still watch this drop? I'm like, yes, I do. And he replied with a sad face. And it's like, mate, I know what you know what I know. We're on the same fucking team. Just because I watch telly and I choose to enjoy people watching. Another reason why they're coming out at this particular moment. People are being rude at people at this particular moment. Hashtag me poo. Oh, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Fandango. Now, I have watched a bit of that. I find it interesting. I love to people watch. But I've got people who are also truthers saying that I'm stupid for that, because they're literally encountering, they're taking everybody, they're generalizing everybody who is interested in anything to do with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, which could be brought in there because you've got an interest in domestic violence, like, which is also something that people need to be aware of. It's not black and white, and you can't say, oh, you're just following television and this media circus because you're stupid and you don't know what's going on with the world. Mate, I've been doing this for over 15 fucking years. I don't want to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week immersed in fucking Freemasonry. I don't. Do you know what I mean? But the shit that I do, well, the way that I work is for a whole different thing. But yes, you know, like we know, anybody who knows me knows that I am a conspiracy theorist, and I did see through the fucking Rona, and I do think that they're doing something shady with the cure for it, and this, that and the other, and blah de blah. And literally, if I spent 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with my head in that, what's the point of knowing it? What's the point in being alive? I want to switch on Britain's Got Talent at the weekend and see little fucking teenage girls with bloody cerebral palsy making me piss my pants with laughter. Why does that make me stupid? Because I know what's going on and I know who they are, and I want to teach the world to sing. No, I want to teach people that this is important. But I don't want to become I don't want to become identical to every other fucking conspiracy theorist or truther or whatever you want to call us. because I'm not. Do you know what I mean? And I refuse to get rid of my TV because that's what everybody else does in the truth movement, because then I've not evolved spiritually if I'm just said, right, I've got to spell television with a capital L-I-E in the middle because that's what truthers do. No, it isn't. We're all individual. Every single one of us is individual. If something makes you happy, do it, because without the things that make us happy, like with me gardening, like with me watching Eurovision, and I wrote down all the fucking people and who was my favourites, and I, you know, like all of that shit that stupid people who ain't truthers do. According to truthers, I'm stupid. I'm one of the stupid ones. I haven't evolved. Look back at my original videos, mate. Learn how I got here, and you will see how silly that is. Didn't learn what I learned from books. Please don't come at me and tell me I'm stupid. Especially not you, mate. Especially not you, my darling. You know how much I love you. And you know... bless him. No. Basically, I won't be told. So I'm diving into all of it. I'm like into the Wagatha Christie thing and all this lot. I'll follow it all, and I won't be made to feel stupid, because I know that I'm not. I know, because I've been doing this, like I said, for over 15 fucking years. And I refuse. I refuse to make it all doom and gloom and all a fight. Because we need to keep our vibrations high. We need to be helping each other keep our vibrations high. We need to be giggling. We need to be singing. We need to keep our inner child alive. And if mindless entertainment, if bread and circuses does that, then eat your bread and go to the fucking circus and laugh at the clown and go, wow, at the acrobats. What's so wrong with that? I put it to you, absolutely nothing. It's just that the world is so serious. We were fashioned in their image. And when the majority of the truth movement believe that you have to, when you switch over, you stay in the same vibration. You become, you're every bit as maudlin, every bit as negative, every bit as judgmental, every bit as nasty as you were when you believe the lies, except now you're judging different people. And we are all the fucking same. The people that we're fighting are so far away, and they are so fucking few, and they are laughing at us for arguing between ourselves. We are nowhere near that at the minute. We are keeping our vibrations low by arguing, by pulling each other down. And like I say, this is not at any one person, and I am not. Yes, it sounds like I'm doing the same thing, because I am judging truthers being the same. Be different. Dare to be different. And being different doesn't mean I'm chucking away my TV. That's not making you different. It's putting you in a different category, but you're not reaching out. Whilst, yes, these people need taking down, and yes, lies need to be exposed. They have to be, but it needs to be done in a way that welcomes people in, so that we can grow our numbers, so that we are in a position to teach each other, so that we grow so much that literally everything that they that these few people hand down, there's a barrier between us and them. It's like, fuck off. Swatting them away like flies. It's like, mate, that makes no sense. Do you know what I mean? That makes absolutely no sense. Go away, go away. We're getting on just fine where we are, down here, just merrily going. But we're doing their bidding by turning and attacking each other and saying, you think this, you're wrong. You know, like I always said, and I do use the word mentality a lot, but I do apologise, but I always used to say years ago that we operate on an office junior mentality. It's like you come in, you don't know no, like you're belittled, you learn something, you move on, then you're like, you don't know that, I do, and get, you know, like it's like, oh, let's turn round and put it all on the office junior. And that's what truthers are doing at the minute. It's like, you don't know this. I know this. I know that the TV is a form of control. And so if you watch TV, that makes you stupid. It's like, you get people like me who, no, darling, I'm not. No, it's stupid. And because I choose to not give up something because I've been told that I've got to give it up if I choose this path. It's like, no, I will do everything that makes me happy within the realms of the law, and so and as long as it doesn't hurt other people, I can be both. I can be a truther and a normie. Do you know what I mean? I can be both. I ain't hurting anybody by that. Oh fucking hell, I've forgotten what I was saying. Do you get where I'm coming from? Let's just wrap it up. So literally, you know, like, it's like with the old, you know, like, oh, you're smoking, oh, you dirty smokers. You know, like, people look down on each other because you're a smoker, or they look down because they're all gay, or they look down because you like Game of Thrones, or shit like this. That's what we need to be cutting out. We need to be cutting out the us versus us bit, and make it us versus them, because that is the only thing that's going to change. Is when we come together and we don't judge each other and we don't put each other down, we pull down these bastards. We come together and we get enough strength as a people to be able to tackle them. And like I say, whilst we're saying, you know, like, you don't know what I know, that makes me better than you, it doesn't. It doesn't. If you have that mentality, you've not learnt one of the basics, and the basics is we are all equal and we should be loving right now. That's what will change this world. None of the knowledge of what they're up to will change a fucking thing, unless we learn how to love. It's a spiritual war we are in, and we aren't winning right now. And, you know, like, people have been, it's, you know, like, we'll repeat, we're in a spiritual war. How many times have you heard that over the past 2 years? And yet still people are calling each other because they don't do the same thing. It's like, we're not learning the right lessons. We're not learning the right shit. And everything we need to know, everybody has. Everybody is on the same fucking level. Even though I get this, and a lot of people out there don't get this, it don't make me any better. Let me help. That's what will change this, is if we all reach out, instead of going, fuck off, you don't know mate. We should be going like, mate, come here, I've got the best fucking, come and give us a cuddle, let's talk about this shit. Positivity. We need to flip that switch from dark to light, from negative to positive. It is the only thing that will change. It's the only thing that will ever fucking do it. So let's stop the negativity. Let's stop calling each other blind. Let's let people be human beings, however the fuck they feel like it. And if they choose to listen to what we say, then let them listen. If they don't, cracking, maybe they will at another time. We'll get on with it and just keep them in the loop. You know, like a lot of people will just delete and block everybody that's normal. Define normal. It's like, oh yeah, well, I heard these people and I've deleted everybody who got vaccinated and shit like that. And then it's like, why? You're never going to help anybody when you do that. When you exclude people, you're never going to bring people in. It's rocket science for dummies. You know what I mean? Just take a think on it, please. And if you find yourself going like, thinking yourself better than somebody else because of something as silly as not watching telly when other people do, you know, ask yourself whether you've switched the switch that needs switching, which side you're on. Are you on the negative side or are you on the positive side? Are you team light or are you team dark? That's the only the only teams we are. And do you know what? If you fancied Johnny Depp when he was your... I found through the old hashtag MePoo thing, I don't fancy Johnny Depp. Used to love him. Like when I saw him in Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, God, when he was younger, he was divine. Don't like him now at all. Like, just not my kind of guy. Celebrity gossip, sorry, putting you off. I love it, I do. I love it. I love it. I'm looking forward to the next couple of months. We've got Umbrella Academy 3. We've got Stranger Things 4. I love Marvel. I love DC. I've just set up an eBay account because I'm trying to save some money because I want to go to a Supernatural convention in September. Like, I'm fangirling. 2022 is fangirl. Yeah, well, I've been fangirling since I found BTS, let's face it. And yeah, I fancy BTS. I absolutely live and love BTS. Right? I have BTS every day. I paint things purple. Do you know what I mean? And I know it's sad. And I know they're bought. Do you know what I mean? But they make me happy. And that's what we need to do. Let's just question. Or is what you're doing making you happy? Like, calling people names for not being like you. Does that make you happy, really? Does it? Because when push comes to shove, when the fat lady sings, all it will matter is how much your heart weighs. So keep it as light as possible, yeah? And if you want to discuss it, please either leave a comment, get in touch with me. Not on my old Facebook account, that's still hacked, still heard nothing from fucking Facebook. These scammers. And my last thing was a scammer thing, I think. Don't know, might have been your version. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I haven't said on my videos, these guys, I've posted photographs on my old account, 2 black as the ace of spades geezers. No narrative, to my knowledge, just 2 photographs of 2 different black men in model poses. You know what I mean? I think you know the type of people that I'm talking about. Scammers, Nigerian scammers. And no offence to nice Nigerian people, but a lot of scammers are Nigerian, which is not good, because you're giving people a bad name that come from Nigeria. Just like people who call me stupid for watching TV are giving truthers a bad name. Let's just do a little bit of internal work, is what I'm saying, coming from a place of light or a place of dark, because when we switch the lights on, they're going to show up like a sore thumb and we can get rid. That's the ultimate goal, is it not? Not to feel superior to anybody, to feel comfortable in our own skin, to be human, to live this life in a way that makes us happy, and get rid of the boot that's on our head. Let's discuss. Love to everybody and have a lovely weekend. Bye.